We are Gavin and JD, and we are the sports reporters. Up next.
Welcome to Sports Report with Gavin and JD. This is Season 1, Episode number 4.
Season 1? We missed 9 months.
Oh, yeah.
Shouldn't we be Season 2 now?
Yes.
Since it's 2023.
Yep.
Start over in 2023. Let's see if we can make this more consistent.
Yes.
Do better?
Uh-huh.
More consistent?
Yes.
Would that make you happy?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would make him happy. Hopefully it would make you guys happy as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to do things a little different this time. I'm going to sit here and ask Gavin some questions about some things in the sports world and get his opinions. First off, we're going to, there are playoffs this weekend in the NFL. We're going to talk about what happened, who the 4 teams are that are going to be playing for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Right now in the AFC, it is going to be the Chiefs versus the Bengals. Gavin, what do you think of that matchup?
Honestly, I think the Chiefs are going to win this one because I feel like Chiefs have a better record than the Bengals, do they? 12-5 versus 12.
They're number 1 team.
So, I feel like Chiefs are going to win this one just because how good their quarterback is and how good decisions they made.
Do you know who their quarterback is?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, yeah. You think he's going to be able, even though his ankle's kind of messed up?
He is?
Well, it was a little messed up. It got messed up during the Bengals game. During the, no, not the Bengals game. They're playing the Bengals next. Against their game this week. He got a little banged up a little bit during playing the Jaguars. I think that's going to be, he still won.
Yeah, I think they're going to win this one.
They're going to win this one. So, Super Bowl on the AFC side is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, we did a bracket. I chose the Bills to beat the Bengals. And then I chose the Bills to beat the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl. And then I picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl. So my bracket is already kaput. If I was to choose between the Bengals and the Chiefs, man, that's a tough one. I think I'm going Bengals on this one. I think I would choose the Bengals over the Chiefs.
That makes sense.
They played really well against the Bills. They stopped them pretty well. And I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have to run around a lot more on that bum ankle. So that's my pick. How about the other games? You've got the other matchup, and it just ended like 5 minutes ago. The 49ers have defeated the Cowboys, and they will be going and facing the number 1 Philadelphia Eagles. So, who do you think's gonna? What do you think of that matchup?
I am not cheering for the 49ers, so I am going for the Eagles.
So this is more, I don't like the Niners.
Yes.
I don't like the Cowboys either, so if they would have won, you would have still.
Yeah.
No matter what, you were gonna cheer for the.
So it would be Chiefs versus Eagles. That would be a tough.
We'll talk about that here in a minute.
Yeah.
We might not have to wait until next week to talk about that one.
Yeah.
Let this one win. So you're picking Eagles to win. See, this is another one where I messed up on my bracket picks. I had picked the Giants to beat the Eagles, which obviously didn't happen.
No.
I also picked the Giants to... No, I didn't. I picked the Niners to win this next one. But now that the Niners are playing the Eagles, as much as I hate to say it, I have to pick the Niners to win. So my Super Bowl pick is going to be Niners versus...
Bengals.
Niners, Bengals. Ooh, that would be a repeat of a Super Bowl back when I was a little kid. Be interesting. Maybe the Bengals can get revenge on the old nemesis of the San Francisco 49ers.
Maybe.
And get their first Super Bowl win. But we'll talk about whatever matchup ends in our next episode next week. because we're committed, right?
Yes.
Okay, now our favorite sport, basketball. So, how do you feel about the NBA season this year so far?
It's way better, but like teams are not behind so much, and I just feel like this was a really good season.
You feel like it's a good.
23.
You feel like it's a good season so far.
Mhm.
How about what do you think of the Lakers being so bad?
I think that's crazy
It's crazy. Why?
because they have LeBron James, they have Anthony Davis, they have Howard, they have so many good players.
So many good players. What about the Clippers?
Oh yeah, they're really good this season.
They're kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
They're kind of in the middle.
We beat them.
How about the Warriors, who everyone right now is picking to still win the West? However, they're still doing absolutely horrible on the road and keeping themselves in mediocrity.
They are only. I think they're a 21 loss team.
Yeah. What do you think of the Celtics and Bucks?
Holy, they are doing amazing.
You like what they're doing?
Yeah.
I can't think of off the top of my head. I'm not sure who's doing real bad. That's surprising over on the East. But this year's been crazy. Everyone's really tight. Everyone's close. But what do you think of some of the who do you think's some of the surprises?
Jazz.
Jazz? Should we talk about Jazz?
Yes.
Get off the NBA and just start talking about the Jazz, right?
I wish they still had Donovan and got Lowry Markkanen.
Well, yeah, there's those trades that we didn't get to talk about. The Jazz traded Donovan Mitchell to the Cavaliers, and
they got Lowry Markkanen.
Lowry Markkanen and Colin Sexton and a bunch of picks. Who won that trade?
Jazz.
You think the Jazz won that trade?
Yeah.
I think it was a good trade for the.
Yeah.
I think it's still a toss up. Mitchell's having an absolute phenomenal season.
But he said he wanted to be traded. He's not having fun anymore.
He never said he wanted to be traded. He wanted to bring the team back.
He said that?
Yeah, he said in an interview he said that he talked to Ryan Smith and said, "Hey, let's bring this back. Let's go one more time." But you know, when you get deals like that, you just can't pass them up. What do you think of the Gobert trade?
I think it's awesome. But how many picks? They got 7.
They got 6 picks or 5 picks, I think. But they ended up getting
Vanderbilt.
No, well, they got Vanderbilt. They got Walker Kessler. Wow. I mean,
Walker Kessler is dominating everybody.
Dominating. Rookie. And then Abaje. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Abaje, who's now stepping up. Another rookie. And then
Jordan Clarkson.
And then you have the rest of the team. Jordan Clarkson, Mike Conley, who are playing awesome this year, having great seasons. And the Jazz were expected to only win like 21 games this year.
Was that on
We're halfway through the season. They're already there.
Was that on Bet Online?
I think so. But yeah, they're doing awesome.
Yeah,
We're loving the Jazz, right?
They're at like 480 something. But their percentage on winning somewhere.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
But they're almost at 500.
They're almost at 500. They're kicking butt. They're scrappy. They're having fun. Man, they've just learned how to win, and you got this group of guys that just
like Walker Kessler, Lowry Markkanen, Jordan Clarkson.
Danny Ainge is a genius. Just all there is to it. He
got the right picks.
He stole the trades. He ended up getting players that are now being utilized in a way that they've never been utilized, and it is working for the team. And I'm excited not just for this year, but for any subsequent year after this. who cares if we don't end up with the last pick, the first pick in the draft? Still could happen. I mean, the Jazz could have a couple injuries, and next thing you know, we're one of the four teams with the most balls, and the Jazz get picked to be first pick and end up with Wananabe, I think is his name, that's coming out. And
what about that big dude? That's
what I'm talking about.
I think it was.
But
yeah, he was big.
We're almost halfway through the season with the Jazz. The Jazz will end up playing Charlotte this coming tomorrow. I think we've got a great thing going on here. I think the Jazz are doing awesome. What do you think?
Yeah, they're doing really good.
Do you have any last words before we sign off for this? This is a little shorter. I mean, we kind of just threw this together. But any last words you want to talk about?
Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win the games today?
Well, they're already going on.
I think there is still games going on. Yeah.
So we're not gonna pick any games.
Yeah.
Well, we might think about doing something like that later on. Just kind of pick a few games during the week that we might want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a few games in the previous week to, talk about and highlight. But
Brooklyn Nets, Utah Jazz. Let's talk about that.
the Jazz losing that game.
But Kyrie Irving had 48 points. That's insane.
Yeah, I thought it was a learning curve game.
They definitely got to get more rebounds.
Yeah.
They only
well, let's do this. Reach basketball. You play for Reach basketball, 10U.
I need to get more rebounds.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys win this weekend?
We lost by 6.
You lost by 6. And how'd the team play?
They played amazing. I mean, I scored 5 points, a couple rebounds, and I got an assist.
Got an assist? How was your defense?
Oh, it was amazing, my mom said.
Yeah, I said, I will say too, your defense was really good. The team's defense was good. I think the score was what, 23-17. 23-17. Close game.
Yeah, we only held them to 23 points. That's
the last time you played this team, you lost by like 40.
Yeah.
So, I think there's a lot of improvement. A lot more improvement to go. We'll see how you do the rest of the year. Cool. Well, that's all we have for today.
Yep.
And y'all have a good one.
Yep.